Now, I've often said that one of the most frightening statements that ever came from the lips of Christ was the statement that he made when he said, "Except your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and the Pharisees, you will in no wise enter the kingdom of God." Now, you've all heard that passage, haven't you? And I think what puzzles me about it is that we don't seem to be too troubled by it. I mean, here Jesus gives a ghastly warning. He gives an if-then necessary condition. Unless A takes place, B can't possibly follow. Unless your righteousness exceeds, that is, goes beyond the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, you don't have a chance of getting into the kingdom of God. But you remember that at the time of the Reformation, when Luther was running around teaching justification by faith alone, he used a Latin phrase that has since become so famous that every Christian can recite it, that that person who is justified is simul justus et peccator. You all know that phrase, don't you? At the same time, just and sinner. Just by the application of the righteousness of Christ, yet we receive the righteousness of Christ while we are in fact in and of ourselves are still sinners. But Luther said, in our sanctification, it doesn't stay like that. That the person who is declared to be just by faith, if that faith is in fact genuine, and not just a claim to faith or a charade here, but that it's authentic faith, then Christ will truly begin to be formed in that person's life, and that person will begin to show forth the fruit of righteousness. Commentators look at Jesus' warning and say that what Jesus means there is that unless our lives begin to manifest a quality of righteousness that exceeds that of the scribes and the Pharisees, then that's the surest sign that there is that the faith that we profess is not genuine. So even though we don't teach justification by works, we still are very much concerned with the fact that the New Testament calls us to show our faith by our works. And justification is by faith, but sanctification is where we grow in authentic righteousness.